Hello everyone, this is Bradley and welcome to Crypto Daily, the roundup of all things blockchain happening every day of the week. Now today is of course Wednesday, the 25th of May 2022. Let's get into it. Now, a small satellite, no bigger than a coffee mug, made from off-the-shelf parts, is set to be a tamper-proof solution to secure blockchains and other Web3 protocols around the world. If all goes to plan, today's SpaceX rocket launch in Florida will blast this crypto satellite into low Earth orbit, paving the way for secure blockchain-related cryptography in space. Now, in space, the Crypto One satellite will provide a physically unreachable and tamper-proof platform from which blockchain and ledger applications can be launched. The platform's co-founder, Jan Michalewski, said that this type of platform is the first off-world root of trust, a source which can always be trusted within a cryptographic system, which is not dependent on other satellites by other companies. And he pointed out that there's a lot of need for this. If we're looking into protocols, especially in Web3, there are whole financial systems and smart contract systems that all depend on the trustworthiness of the cryptography behind it. Michalewski said that one of the most exciting applications for the module is to set up zero-knowledge proof protocols, which he says are being used more often for uses like voting in a decentralized autonomous organization to make decisions without exposing the votes of individual users. Other applications for the module include the possible deployment of an entire blockchain, and having the ledger out of reach from attackers could mean that crypto mining would become a relic of the past, as it would theoretically no longer need decentralization through multiple validators. He said that a trusted module in space is required, given that attackers have the incentive and ability to gain access to Earth-based modules, but the technology to capture and tamper with a satellite, well, that's not available. Now, crypto assets may pose risks to financial stability if they continue on their current trends, the European Central Bank says in a new development. They added that systemic risk increases in line with the level of interconnectedness between the financial sector and the crypto market. They also added that it's important to close regulatory and data gaps in the crypto asset system. The Central African Republic will launch the continent's first legal Bitcoin investment hub, the presidency said, as per Reuters. The soon-to-be-launched Sango initiative has a website already and a waiting list to which interested investors can sign up. In other news, fashion brand Balenciaga is accepting payments in crypto, according to Women's Wear Daily. It is still deciding which payment solutions provider it will use, but it will accept currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum to begin with, and other currencies will be added in due course. Crypto payments company Wirex has integrated Layer 2 scaling solution Polygon for Indian customers as another payment method. And lastly, the technology teams behind Internet Initiative Project Liberty and sharded blockchain protocol Polkadot announced a formal agreement to collaborate on the first implementation of the Decentralized Social Networking Protocol, DSNP, which aims to provide a social network in which users own, control, and benefit from their personal data. Coinbase has entered the Fortune 500, a ranking of the biggest US companies by revenue, after posting revenue of over $7.8 billion to place 437th in the 2022 list. And Binance is preparing to launch its payment and trading services in Dubai and Bahrain as early as June, working with local banks and recruiting country managers and compliance officers, the South China Morning Post reported. FTX is looking to buy brokerage startups as they expand into stock trading, CNBC reported. The company has approached at least 3 privately held trading startups about an acquisition, but the discussions were still early and did not result in a term sheet. Now, climate tech company Flow Carbon recently announced that it has raised a total of $70 million in venture capital funding. The company offers carbon credits that help businesses to offset their carbon emissions. Enterprise technology company Fairmint recently announced the launch of its tokenization platform that allows founders to launch its portal directly on their website, allowing contributors to receive tokenized equity in exchange for the time or the money that they invest. The company added that they have raised $7.2 million to date using their own technology. NFT protocol Rarible is integrating with the Layer 2 scaling solution Immutable X to enable projects building upon the protocol to trade NFTs on Ethereum via Immutable X. And American former professional basketball player Earvin Magic Johnson announced a partnership with the NBA Top Shot NFT project and game to develop his own series of NFTs. The House Committee on Ethics announced recently an investigation into whether Republican Congressman Madison Cawthorn improperly promoted a cryptocurrency in which he may have had an undisclosed financial interest, referring to the so-called Let's Go Brandon meme coin. And this investigation follows reports that Cawthorn had owned and promoted the token one day before it announced a partnership with NASCAR driver Brandon Brow, which ended in an alleged pump and dump scheme. Well, anyway, that's it for your daily roundup. And remember, we post news every single day of the week, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're always up to date in everything crypto. And I will see you tomorrow.